Hey, this is Phoenix. This is a VOD review for Gabhyxx, who's going to be playing Kiriko and Moira for us. They're currently in Bronze 1, and they said, "Hi, in Season 5, I've been able to get out of elohell and support, and I've climbed up to Bronze 1 in the top 3%. But I don't know what's happening to me, that I feel like everything is harder, faster. I got in silver lobbies, but I know there's no difference between bronze and silver. Also, I can't perform with Kiriko as good as I do with Moira, so here's a match I played where basically I played both Kiriko and Moira. We won the match, but I felt that the first round I was struggling. Maybe it's my brain that's giving me a hard time, and that's the reason why I play badly since I ranked up. It's just hard to know that I've been playing 200 plus hours to Overwatch 2, and I'm stuck at the lowest ranked tier and I can't get out because some things are overwhelming sometimes. If you can give me some advice, apart from VOD reviews, I'll be very thankful." Kiriko, they had mentioned, is a character that they want to master. That they really like her playstyle. They don't like Moira, but they perform okay with her because it's easy to do it, and so that's why they pick her most of the time. So something I just really wanted to point out in that very first paragraph I said, I need like you to understand there are differences between bronze and silver, right? If there was not a difference, if a bronze lobby and the silver lobby are the same thing, people would be fluctuating between the two ranks pretty fluidly, right? But the truth is that even silver lobbies can be considered faster paced to someone that might have been playing in bronze their whole Overwatch career. I just want to make sure you understand that because your games are most likely at a faster pace than what you are used to, and that is okay. The fact that you managed to climb your way to bronze 1 means that you are improving, right? You just have to play these games more and just get used to the faster speed now that your games are probably going at. So I just really wanted to throw that out there because that bothered me a little bit when I saw it. It feels a little self-deprecating, but I just wanted to make sure that you understood that. So anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and jump straight into it. So we're on Kiriko.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
All right.
Escort the payload.
All right. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So something really quick I just wanted to point out. First off, you didn't really, you stepped out here, and it's okay because no one on the enemy team for whatever reason is holding high ground like this, right? That's typically what you'll see people do is holding high ground like this. You'll have an Ashe, soldier, whatever. Usually the team's here, the defending team. So for whatever reason, they're not there. That's whatever. You just kind of hard swung out, really confident out into the open, right here. As if you knew that, but I didn't see you look around, and so I got really scared for you, and that's why I was ooh, I need to check for you really quick because you didn't check yourself, and so kind of scared me a little bit. You're also whoa, you're challenging this Widow right now, which I respect that, but make sure we're looking around a little bit more, especially, and just look for the enemy team, especially because right now it's just the starting phase of the game itself. The payload has been barely pushed. I don't think anyone's actually even really touched it yet. So you're just trying to gather as much information as possible, right? So sure, yeah, you come up here. That's actually 100% fine. And right? You're just looking for info, seeing what's going on. And so that's why you want to be typically look see what I'm looking at right here? I'm looking for where the enemy is. And if I were you, I'd come up here and be like, oh shit, there's no one here. I'm going to look around a bit more. Okay, that's where the enemy team is. And then probably back off, rejoin my team, push it, or maybe even go on a different flank here, see what Hanzo is doing right now. Join him. If I was feeling extra, spicy, I'd probably join the Sojourn, right? And go after this Widow personally with her. But, these are all things you could do. But I just got really scared because you just walked out here into the open.
Sniper spotted. Heads down.
Yep. Get off point. Honestly, I would have just joined the Sojourn, actually. You could have teleported to her. Widow's in such a bad spot right now. If you join Sojourn here, you could help confirm a kill. That would be huge.
Carried on the wind.
Oh, there it is. No, yeah. If you joined the Sojourn there, I think you would have, managed to kill Widow. That would have been huge. A really good early pick for your team. You're kind of you were just kind of hanging out with your team here for a bit. I saw, don't get me wrong, I saw Hanzo get low. but constantly be looking for opportunities for you to get a pick as well. I don't know. I just really wish you had joined Sojourn there. I really did. Oh well, it happens. Ooh, yeah. See, this is another spot I meant like we're not looking at the enemy team at all. Like not in the sense that like we're not like looking at them, right? Like, but like we just need to be like considering where they are, right? See that Junkrat there, and you know if you had stayed high ground, like you probably could have seen like Junkrat spamming, but instead we just kind of like walked out into the open, like out of cover, right, into the LOS, the line side of the enemy team, and then just like face tank some Junkrat grenades. That really sucks. Alright, we'll skip ahead a little bit.
Time to get clever. I'm here. My gift to you. Nice work.
With a vengeance.
I am very notorious among my friend group to not notice Junkrat traps. Don't be like me. Alright, you healed Hanzo up. Who could you help her out right now? You could like teleport to Zen, Sojourn, perfect, like it. Don't fall back. There's no reason for you to, right? You guys have a lot of momentum. A lot of the game right now is, on your side. I mean, they're down 3. So, man, you could be playing a lot more aggressive. I think you're playing very passive right now. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean, Zen can, like, Hanzo's in no, like, immediate danger, right? Like, sure, he's not topped off. Like, his health isn't, like, full. Even, like, Ramatra, his health isn't topped off right now. But, like, I mean, do you really need to heal them right now? Or could you be, like, dishing out damage, right?
Be healed.
Some Mercy above you. Oh, not anymore. She's over there now. There you go. Nice. There we go. Definitely start throwing some damage out. Yep. All right, I'm gonna actually point this out really quick. We're at about 2 minutes. All right, because I just saw right there that you could do something in between each Afuda, which is like the healing papers or whatever that Kiriko throws out. We could be throwing out a kunai or 2 actually.
I'll find my own path.
Let me show you what that looks like exactly. And we do this so that we can be as efficient as possible, right? With her kit, basically. So I want to show you what you just did, which is you're healing the Hanzo, I think, or Sojourn, I forgot. You're healing whoever your DPS is like this, right? It's fine, but it's not the best. It's not efficient. You see the animation where she pulls the, like, right here. See that animation right there? Like, that's like a waste of animation, right? Because you're not doing anything. But what you could do is you could be throwing out a kunai, right? In between each one. And there's actually, like, there's no like loss in your healing. So I'm actually gonna hold down both my mouse buttons now. Ready? The healing takes priority, by the way. So see how I can always throw out 2 kunais in between each healing, right? Up until I need to reload. So that's just being a little bit more efficient with it. You could, if you want to, you could throw out 1 at a time at least. Like at the very least, definitely throw 1 out, right? Because it can be a little difficult. And this is actually partially why I personally am not that great at Baptiste. It's because it's kind of the same thing. You want to heal, shoot, heal, whatever the combo is. It's the same thing with Kiriko. This is an active skill that needs to be worked on. Like, this is something I would tell people, go into quick play and practice this. Like, get into the practice range like I just did and get a feel for what that combo feels like, right? This is something you need to, like, actively practice. So just want to bring that up really quick and show it to you. Let's see. How do I get to where I was? Replays. Don't worry about all those defeats. Those never occurred.
Ready to battle.
Okay, we're going to go to 2 minutes. It's about where we were. All right, so I brought that up just because I saw like this happen, right? You heal, you heal. You could throw, like, you could have thrown kunais out. Nice kill, by the way. Great kill. But I just wanted to throw that out because I did skim through your gameplay earlier. I never saw you did it. Do it, or at least like do it like as like part of like that weaving in like kunais in between food, like doing it like routinely, I guess, or like as part of your kit. I just wanted to bring that up because I wasn't sure if you were aware that that was something that you could do. I don't think like see what we're doing right now. I feel like we're just kind of like hanging around. Feels like we're just like chilling, I see no urgency. That's what it feels like. Everyone's full health, sure. Yeah. I mean, Sojourn, yeah. Hanzo's full health. We didn't need to heal him. Zenyatta's a special case. Even if he's low like that, I probably wouldn't heal him anyways, just because, one, he's a support, so he gets a support buff where he self-heals, and then two, he has shields, so his shields regen. So, like, right now, I would be, like, maybe over here or something, right? I'd be taking the space. They lost the first team fight, right? And they're staggered, actually. You guys ended up staggering them. So they're going to have to give up a lot of space. So, I don't know. I'd be, like, here, or even, like, you know, screw it. Be up here with the Widow. You know, force her off. Things like that. I think you could be playing a lot more aggressive. Right now, it feels very passive. Holy shit, she got deleted. It's awesome. Nope, even now, it just feels like we're waiting for someone on our team to get low. We should be actively looking for opportunities to get picks, throw damage, and then, I mean, and that's why we have our teleport, right? If we notice someone on our team getting low or someone, you know, actively taking damage, we can just teleport back to our team and help them. And that's partially why Kiriko, a lot of people nowadays have been advocating ever since Awkward, I think made a video. I think it was Awkward. I never personally watched it myself, but I understood basically what they were advocating for. Playing Kiriko almost like a flanker, right? And a lot of people I know have been advocating for that way more now. And there is truth to it. I personally don't like playing like that. It's just not my play style. I'm sure I'll catch flack for that, whatever. But you know, like there's some truth to it, right? There's definitely truth in it. We have to be actively looking for picks, and her kit is really well built for flanking, for sure. She can wall climb, so she can get to places that are hard to reach. And then two, she has a teleport, so she has like an instant, like, you know, escape. I got to, like, live card, right? Get out of jail for free card. So something to consider. Nice. I like that you're throwing out damage. Don't like how out in the open you are right now. Not my favorite. Back in cover, I like it. Don't need to be throwing out healing, right? What we could do is like wall climb, jump, throw some kunais, jump down, then look back at our team, see what's going on, reassess. Right? Ooh, yeah. And like we're so close to the fight, like we could be fighting off angles instead. Like we don't have to stick so close to our team. And when I say like, you know, play close to your team, like, you know, some people do, like, you know, and some people like go flanking and stuff, but like it's more in the sense that, like, you don't have to be like right behind your tank, you know what I mean? You could heal all the way from here, or even better, you could be doing is you could wall climb up here, right? I'm pretty sure you can stand on this actually. Wall climb up here, stand on this, and walk onto this high ground and challenge that Widow, you know, and you could still heal from up here, right? These are all things that I like, basically playing more aggressively, but like not so close, like not in terms of like where you're gonna put yourself in so much danger that you're gonna like die instantly. Like right there, I just think you were just playing way too close to Ramatra right there. And so Junkrat just sees you walking by the Ramatra, walks up to you and just like kind of kills you. So feels bad. It happens. Ooh, too far. All right.
Efficient design at work. Like a gentle rain.
Whoa, don't forget about the Hanzo, not the Hanzo, the Hog right there. He's scary.
I can heal you.
Push him out. Alright. I would consider ulting right here. Small gonna die. Okay. This is a little more scary now. They have 3 ults, right? This is a little precarious. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh god, okay, we're gonna ult anyways, so let's see what happens. Oh, nice pick. Actually, a huge pick. Nice. All right, worth. Never mind. This is 100% worth. If you had not gotten that pick right there, I would still be a little apprehensive about this ult, but I'm really glad you immediately utilized it and just started like whipping out your kunais. Like that's great. I'm really happy to see that. Don't let her res though. No. All right. Definitely kill hog right here. Nice. Love that you're throwing kunais out. Oh. Poor Hanzo. We could take high ground here, honestly. Little waste on the Suzu, I think, just because I don't think you really needed it to save someone. There you go. Nice. On the high ground. Ooh. Watch out for that Widow. Don't peek her if you don't have to, right? But you could throw kunais at her, pressure her out. For someone like Ball, you really don't need to babysit them as much. You could have just stayed with Sojourn, I think, up there. Like, see, like, you're like, for someone like Ball especially, you have a Zenyatta, as well as Ball can easily go and just grab health packs, right? So, I don't know if you really needed to, like, come down here and top him off. I think he would have been fine. I think I would have preferred actually just seeing you still up here, helping your Sojourn out, right? This could have been an easy kill without letting Sojourn die. As well as, you know, this could be a pretty good spot for you and your Hanzo to force Widow out, as well as, you know, getting someone on the enemy team. They all backed off, but right, like let's go back a little bit. Right, this is where Sojourn is. Did you jump off at this point? Yeah, so you jumped off at this point. I'm gonna help my Sojourn. You know, throw some kunais, get a kill easily, walk further this way, keep going. Hopefully, get a pick on Mercy, things like that. When did you get back? When did you get back up here? Okay, okay. So we're back in the right spot now. All right.
The payload has reached.
Oh wow, they kind of let you guys have it for free. Yeah. We're just kind of waiting around. I don't know. This feels passive to me. We could be going for big like flanks and stuff right now, and then TPing out as necessary.
I am effervescent.
Feels bad moment. Not much you could do there. Maybe you could have Suzu'd him out. Yeah, you could have.
Sigma present.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we're fine. All right.
Thanks for the touch-up. Clear out.
See how uncontested this is, right? See how no one is paying attention here. This is such a good opportunity for you to come and just not even kill. You don't even have to kill people, right? To bring value. All you have to do is just apply just enough pressure to where, like, let's say Hog is like playing here and he's like, you know, he's playing, and then you come over here and you like, you know, throw a couple things at the Mercy and the Junkrat. Well, yeah, they're both gonna look at you and they're gonna like, you know, come try to get you, right? And sure, you could like back off wherever, you could even teleport out, whatever, right? But in doing so, like, you're applying 2 people out of the 5 on their team off this choke point now, and then that will allow some like it'll like relieve the pressure, right, is what I'm saying. And so that in of itself is value, because now Sigma doesn't have to like fight so hard just to get through the choke point now anymore. Does that make sense? So I mean, that's partially why I think flanking just works really well, especially for someone like Kiriko. Like I said, you just teleport out. So I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over, so I'll try not to bring it up like so much in depth. I'll point it out, but I won't like go into as much detail, but yeah. Easy. I like that you're throwing your kunais into choke points and like angles. I actually really like this. This is actually really nice. You're at an off angle, off from Sigma here. Like, Sigma is doing his thing, but you're at a different angle now applying pressure. And I wish I saw the same thing at a team fight over here. When you died to Junkrat right here, like, you could have been at a different angle, right? Whether it's here, whether it's over here, whether for Kiriko, you know, because you can wall climb, whether it's here, things like that. Those are things I want you to start considering. It's like, what other angles can I throw kunais at and like make them feel like really afraid to poke out, like peek out, basically. I actually really like that. Oh God. Try not to TP to people who are critical, and like you aren't gonna save them. Like I could see what you're gonna do. I felt like that. So Sojourn was probably dead right there. Anyways, like they had coalescence and everything, so I was pretty sure that she was gonna die anyways. And then like you didn't have an escape back, right? Like when you TP'd here, my guess is you didn't have a plan on how to get yourself out, right? Try to always have a plan. Like whether that's like I'm gonna wall climb to somewhere else or I'm gonna try to jump into cover as quickly as possible. Like try to have a plan for when you're gonna TP to someone, and make sure when you TP to someone it's not like in front of like the whole enemy team. Okay. I think we're tunnel visioning really hard right now. You're seeing Hog ult. Like look at what's going on behind you. Like the whole enemy team's still there. They're still looking at you. I think you might live here. Oh my God, he looks at you. Anyways, don't just. I think you look see what you're doing right now. Here, I'm gonna like slow it down. See how like you're just like focused really on the Hog right now, and you see like you're taking unnecessary damage. Like Moira's trying to get you. Junkrat really hasn't seen you yet, I don't think. No, he hasn't actually seen you at all, but Moira definitely did. This is just like I felt like you were tunnel visioning right there really hard. So just consider that. All right, we'll keep going. All right, and this is the way where we make the swap to Moira.
Payload stalled. Get on it.
See, I like what you're doing now. You do it on Moira, but you don't do it on Kiriko. See how you're like finding different angles? You're flanking, things like that. Like, you're doing it on Moira. I wish you did it on Kiriko.
I offer something more.
Alright, this is like... That's like target prioritization. Like, I don't know, Mercy's Valkying. I didn't think there was a chance you could kill her, so you probably could be doing something else. Like, wait, was it Junkrat she rezzed? It was Junkrat that she rezzed. I don't know. Like, I just felt like there's a... Yeah, like, I mean, see how Sojourn's going after Widow? Probably would have gone after Widow with her. At least, like, try to help. Throw, like, a damage orb up there or something. But... all you're kind of doing is tickling Mercy. Not doing much. I'm not going to comment on it. Alright, we gotta get out. This fight is very, very lost. We must leave. Maybe not completely, but, doing what you're doing. I would stay with the Zen where Zen is.
What is that melody?
Okay, but not that close to Zen. Like, I would have been chilling up here still, like, probably that whole time. See what's going on. You go down. I stay up here. See what's happening here? I'm having a good time. Don't know why he did that. But at least, like, here, it feels generally fairly safe because, for one, I have this nice piece of wall against the Widow, so Widow can't shoot at me. And then, two, I got a little bit of high ground so people can't just, like, walk over this. Three, there's a health pack over here. I can, like, if I want to, I can, like, fade and, like, go to it. So, a couple of things I would have considered was, okay, swap back. Yeah, like, see how out in the open you are right now? Like, you're just so out in the open. You're, like, the Widow, like, even took a shot at you. Like, see, if that Widow was better, you would have died right there, right? That's my point. So just respect the enemy team's, like, line of sight just a little bit more than you are right now. Like, there's no reason for you to, like, full push out here. You could have been, like, here if you really wanted to go after that Junkrat there. See? And see how much more cover I'm still in. Okay. Just forget you can valve now with it.
Payload.
See how no one's contesting this Widow? Man, I really wish you were up there. Or someone else, just anyone really. Oh, you saw her. Alright, there's no way you're killing this hog, right? He has his rebreather. His enemy team can look at him. Like I'd be going after like Widow, like Junkrat, Mercy for sure, 100%. It's people like that. Like all the most you're doing to hog is like just kind of like tickling him a little bit. Go after their squishies more, basically, is what I'm saying. I think a better way to sum it up. Oh, you're dead. Damn.
30 seconds. Be nourished.
Assemble at this
All right.
location.
So this is probably your last team fight. Let's see what happens.
Barrier initialized.
You cannot escape me.
At your service.
10 seconds.
Press forward. Your time.
All right. I'm going to be super honest. I'm actually not going to watch the rest of your game. Mostly just because you guys full hold them. Like at that corner, I'm pretty sure. Like you guys straight up just full hold this, right? Which, yeah. Like, yeah. You guys basically just ended up full holding here. There's not much. Like that's just like a stomp for the enemy team. And there's not too much I can actually like say with it being so valuable. I will go through a couple things about your Moira though. I'll show it really quick. So, when you're playing Moira, we want to try to squeeze out as much value as we possibly can for someone on Moira especially, because she has no utility, right? Like someone like Ana,
Farewell.
she has nade and a sleep. For someone like Moira, she only has healing and damage, and then she has this escape tool, right? But then the only other thing is she has more healing and more damage. That is her only, like, I don't even want to call it util. That's her only thing. That's all she got, right? So that means we got to be as efficient as possible with what we got, right? So for example, something I wanted to point out. So let's say I'm having a team fight here, and I want to heal these guys with my orb. Instead of throwing it like this, see like how like I'm losing out a little bit of value. Yeah, like I got lucky and it's like bouncing off here. I guess if I did it more like this, it'd be a little bit more like see.
My aid.
And I lose out on it. That versus, like, let's say if I want to heal these guys, I could do this instead and bounce it off the walls, and so that I get the full value out of it. The same goes now for like the enemy team, right? I don't know why you would be ever in a situation like this, right? Or I guess the better actually area would be over here. Never mind, here. Like here, instead of doing this, something like this, right? Instead of that, see how we're losing out on some stuff right there? So let me kill this guy so I can get a little bit more. You know, make sure we can bounce it off up. Well, anyways, make sure we're like bouncing it off the environment and stuff so that we're actually getting the full value out of it. That's something I did want to bring up. Another thing, try not to use her fade without a purpose. It's on like a you know, it's not a really long cooldown, right? It's not that long. It's 6 seconds. It's like I would call it pretty short, like almost like medium, short medium, right in between that. But don't use it without a purpose. You don't want to put it on a cooldown for no reason, because it's your primary escape tool, right? So try not to engage using your nade. So let's say that's an enemy and I see them. I'm not gonna like do this and try to attack them, right? Unless it's to secure a kill, right? And then you're pretty sure you can walk out. Like if it's not like someone that's alone, yeah, I would you know, whatever. But let's say like, you know, I'm flanking for whatever reason and I want to go after a kill really quick, you know, don't like fade in, use it for, you know, to actually get out of the engagement. Like let's say like someone on the enemy team, you're jumping an Ana or something with your tracer, and you guys are killing the Ana, you kill her, but let's say the enemy team see you guys, turn around and then push you guys. Well, let's say you use your fate to engage in. Well, you don't have it now anymore to get out, so you might die. Versus someone like, you know, if you had not used it, you could now use it to get out. So things like that is something you want to consider. It's like an opportunity cost, right? Just consider if using your fate is going to be worth it, and like basically use it in such a way that you're not going to regret that. Like 6 seconds later, you're not like, ah shit, like I wish I still had it, right? That's kind of like how I would basically put it up. Another thing, in general, try not to tunnel vision as much on people that are critical. You let yourself kind of become unaware of the enemies that are pushing you and that are around you just because you're so focused on what's going on right in front of you, right? So still be constantly looking around. Make sure that you're in a safe position. This is especially true for Moira, just because she does have to be within like a certain range, right? Like for Moira, I have to be like, let me see how far I can get actually. I can get pretty far actually. Oh shit, how far can you get?
I cannot heal
Huh.
you yet.
Like I think right here is about like how far I have to be, right? Like let's say I have someone like that right there that's super critical, so I'm like, you know, I'm pumping heals, I'm doing whatever I need to do, like I'm constantly gonna be healing them, right? Whatever. But, you know, but I'm not gonna let that detract from the fact that someone could be flanking here, right? Like sure, like I'll heal, but I'll also be like looking, you know what I mean? You gotta be constantly looking around. Versus someone like, and this is especially true for Moira, especially. Just because like for someone like Ana, I can be full like over here. You know what I mean? Like I have no fall off at all. You know? So I mean, not to say you shouldn't pay attention if you're Ana, but you know,
You're fine.
I'm not as near the team fight, right? So, but I didn't want to just bring that up. I don't have too much else. I have my written notes. I'm sure in my notes I've written something that I saw when I was actually going through your gameplay that I might not have mentioned, but just take a look through them. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you for letting me take a look at this. This is, as always, it's a lot of fun to do this. So hope you have a good rest of your day and have a good rest of your season.